Hi, my name is Karen, and I am really excited to be on the launch team for YMSL National. Let's get started and talk about your new membership porthole. Today, we're on this video, we're going to be talking about how to change your password, using your profile page, and making those edits that are needed, and navigating the dashboard. Let's get started. The first thing you'll want to do is access the new membership porthole by clicking members.ymsl.org. So let's do that now, and that'll take us to the portal. I have already saved my username and password in the system, so it took me right to the porthole. But if not, you'll want to go to the login screen and enter your username and password that was given to you by Digital Cheetah. And next we'll talk about how to change that password so it's more secure. You'll want to go in to your profile page, and there's two ways to access here, right under either your name or right here on the dashboard. I like using right underneath my name. I just click on that, but it goes to the same place. And to change your username and password, you'll just go right under your name again, and then you'll see your current username. You'll just put your new username. You can put whatever you want, and then just click change username. And for your password, you'll put your current password that you got into the portal with, and then just update your password by making up a new one and then verifying, and then click change. And that's all you need to do to change your password. So setting up your profile will be really a fun thing to do. A lot of this information was already transferred from Chapter Web, so you'll do need to do a little bit of checking and some uploading. You'll want to add your profile picture. You'll want to make sure your personal information is correct and up to date. And you'll want to make sure to see if your son is connected to your account. You want to make sure to see if your YMSL job was assigned correctly. Were you slated correctly for this coming year? Identify where your requirements are on your profile and just check to make sure that they are correct. So let's go ahead and kind of do that check right now. We'll want to go into we'll go home, and then we'll go into the profile section of your account. And as you can see, there's a little menu on the left, but if you just scroll down, everything will show up from the menu. But what we're going to be doing is looking at the picture. How to upload a picture. You can upload a picture by using your device, taking a photo, going to Facebook and using your profile picture that way, going to Instagram or Google Drive. I just went into Facebook and I connected to Facebook, and I went over to my profile pic, and I can select one, and I did. And I can edit it by cropping it, and then press save and upload. Profile picture is done. Now let's see if my name, address all looks correct. If it's not, you can edit it here. Your contact information, does that look all correct? If not, you could edit it right there. Add your date of birth, add your college education, if any. Add other languages that you speak. Directory options, you can edit those. Emergency contact, you can add that. Skills and experience is kind of fun because you can just quickly go in and click the boxes of all of the things that you think you're good at, which is really easy and fast to do. And then just save the changes, and it'll just show a list right here under skills and experience. This is where you'll see if your son has been correctly imported into the new porthole. My son's name is Gavin Cooper, and the class is 2023. If you do not see your son, please contact your launch liaison or your board to notify them that that needs to be fixed. Don't try to edit that. You can edit your medical information, and you can import all of your social media information right here on the profile page. Your requirements. Your requirements will show up right here. All of your completed requirements, your required requirements are all in one place, and you can also check for yourself and your son. the positions that you are in. I'm currently in the Moms 2023 group. That's good. I'm also the parliamentarian on the board of my chapter, and I don't see my name here. This is something that I would alert my launch liaison or my membership VP, depending on who the person is in charge of your membership transition. It could be even your VP of website, just to kind of shout out and say, hey, my placement wasn't set up correctly. You won't have any historical positions because this is unless it does import in, but it's not as important. You may or you may not. We're not quite sure how that's gonna shake out. Your shifts and hours, anything that you signed up for the year will appear here, and the status. Are you registered? Are they completed? The hours that you've completed are going to show here, and your penalty hours are going to show here. Email history shows up here, and then training information, if any, will show up here for members, and then any other information that needs to be on your profile will show up here at the bottom. So profile page has a lot of information, is very robust, and I think you'll really enjoy updating this and keeping and checking on it from time to time. So you've seen a little bit about the membership porthole. So let's talk a little bit about the dashboard and what you should expect as a member on your new porthole and what that's going to look like. Let me go from the profile back to the home screen. And let's take a look at this dashboard. You see that there's home, calendar, profile, philanthropies, requirements, email, files, the chapter tab, training, store, and admin. Many of these will appear. It may be not the admin based on what your job is. You'll use the calendar to sign up for all of your meetings and philanthropy events. The profile is to update your profile or to see if your son is connected correctly or if your job is connected correctly. The philanthropy tab is a list of the philanthropies that your chapter is currently serving, and you could also find the liaison who is serving that philanthropy. All you have to do is go into actions and your liaison will show up right here. This is just a training one, so I don't have a liaison for a Precious Child, but it does give me information on who a Precious Child is, their phone number, their websites, and the activities that we do with them. So that's really neat. We'll go back home. Your requirements for the chapter dashboard and reports to print at any time can be viewed right here. If you'd like to email a member or the board, you can email right from here. Files from chapter web will be imported right here on the file tab, or your chapter can save new files for you underneath their chapter file tab. So you can see Boulder is here, and we have already saved some files that were from chapter web right onto the new porthole. The chapter tab is in development for my chapter, but what we kind of see that being used for is our SmugMug link to share our photos, and also if we do any ultimate gifts or any other unique things that's for that chapter tab can be created for that. Training. This is where all of the training videos and documentation for either chapter members, chapter officers. It gives you a national staff directory, portal transition documents, and the YMSL portal help desk is underneath the training tab. The store, if you're interested in buying logo wear for YMSL, you'll want to check out the store tab. And then last but not least, if you have a job that requires you to update the website in any way, you'll see this admin tab, and you'll be able to access the back end of the porthole based on what your specific job is. Another cool thing on this portal is the news. You'll always want to keep track of what's going on in your chapter. We just had our big YMSL Leadership Summit, and so we said thanks all who attended. We have our welcome back to YMSL Boulder County information. We have a Kind of a shout out to the YMSL store here on our news. And then down at the bottom, we have some photos that are starting to appear here on our portal. Another thing on the portal will be the calendar. Any events that you sign up for will always appear on the right-hand side. So your portal homepage is the destination of all things going on in your chapter. I hope you really enjoy the new member portal. It's exciting, it's easy to use, and I'm really excited to be sharing it with you.